Alright, everyone, good morning. Today is Saturday, April 19th, 2025 at 10:39. And today we have our day one outlook to look at today. So, our day one outlook here today is an enhanced risk in Texas. We do have an enhanced risk for parts of central Texas here. A slight risk that encompasses Texas through Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, a little bit of Illinois, Indiana, and just a little bit of Kentucky and Ohio. And then we got our marginal risk that extends from Texas through Arkansas, through Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, up into New Jersey, New York State, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont. Back over into Illinois, Missouri, a little bit of Kansas, and Oklahoma. So there you go. Some states that are into the marginal risk here. So anyway, let's see what cities we've got under these risks today. So we have Abilene, San Angelo, Sweetwater, and Graham, Texas under the enhanced. Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Cincinnati, and Plano under a slight. And San Antonio, Indianapolis, Columbus, Austin, and Oklahoma City under a marginal. So yes, we do have that potential right there. So let's go ahead and see what risks we've got for today. So we do have a tornado risk here that has 5% for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. And then we have a 2% that encompasses parts of Texas, Arkansas, up into Missouri, and Oklahoma. So yes, we do have that potential right there. So some cities that might see a brief tornado could be Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, and Garland under the 5%. And San Antonio, Austin, Little Rock, Waco, and Killeen under the 2%. So if you are under the 5%, you could see a tornado of an EF1 possible, or you could see a tornado of EF0, maybe an EF1 in the 2% area. So please be mindful that is a possibility for today. Going on to the wind risk here, we do have a 15% wind risk for parts of Texas, going into Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and a little bit of Kentucky and Ohio. And we have a 5% that extends from Texas through Arkansas, a little bit of Missouri, Kentucky, a little bit of Illinois, Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York State, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont. Going back into Missouri, a little bit of Kansas and Oklahoma. So there you go. Those are some of the risks we've got for today. So the severe thunderstorm wind risk, we've got Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Cincinnati, and Plano under a 15%. In San Antonio, Indianapolis, Columbus, Austin, and Oklahoma City having a 5%. So we do have the potential for 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts for the 15% area. And for the 5% area, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So please be mindful that is a possibility today. Going into today's hail risk, this is the big one. We've got a 30% hatched here in Texas, central Texas. And we also do have a 15% hatched here for parts of north central Texas into south central Oklahoma. We do have a normal 15% that goes from Texas through Oklahoma, through Arkansas, and going up in Missouri. And then we do also have the 5% that goes from Texas through Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, a little bit of Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York State, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont. Going back through Missouri, a little bit of Kansas and Oklahoma having the 5%. And then, yes, this part of Texas also has the 5%. So there you go. Let's see what cities we've got for these risks. We've got Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, and Garland under the significant severe. Abilene, San Angelo, Sweetwater, and Graham under the 30% hatched. Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, and Garland under the 15%. and San Antonio, Indianapolis, Columbus, Austin, and Oklahoma City having the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see brief hailstones of 1 to 4 inches possible. 15% hatched, we could see 1 to 3.5 inch of hail possible. 15% we could see 1 to, there's the reset. We could see 1 to 3 inch hail possible. And 5% we could see 1 to 2 inch hail possible from this storm. So anyway, those are basically all of our risks for today. Let's go ahead and see what the summary says for today. Scattered severe thunderstorms are likely from parts of Texas into southern Missouri, mainly this afternoon and evening. Large to very large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes will appear possible. Isolated to scattered damaging winds may also occur across parts of the Ohio Valley into the northeast. So anyway, I really do hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk. And there's today's Day 1 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. And I will be back later on with the Day 2 outlook. So anyway, have yourselves a great day and stay weather and stay safe.